Hello everyone, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for Stabbings.
I thought we were going to be justice for knives. Because that knife is falsely accused of being barred.
It is indeed. Wait a second. What? So the basis of your argument that this was a premeditated murder is simply that my client bought a knife beforehand.
You know, it's a pretty bad basis even without that flaw.
You know, that is. That's right, pal. The defendant did not buy this knife. Huh? You know, I assume there's going to be some harder points further in the case, but honestly, for being the fourth case, this is an easy way for it to kick off. Like, this is super obvious.
I'm saying, who missed this?
Huh?
Because, I mean, a gumshoe could miss this evidence, but, like,
yeah.
No one else looked at this? Like, the guys who did the blood inspection didn't look at this?
Yeah, seriously. I don't know how... That's another thing. Like, this is a piece of evidence. I don't know how people literally looked at this and saw this guy bought the knife. Clearly, that doesn't matter.
Imagine if that, like I don't know, now I'm just thinking of, Elena Law, where you'd have to, like, go to stores and be like, oh, this is a gun he bought or whatnot. But, like, your guy never actually looked at the gun, and it turns out this gun is not bought at this store.
Right.
It just says it right on it.
This gun, courtesy of the Winchester Hotel. I think that's a thing.
I don't know, that's a very Winchester's gun, isn't it?
Oh. Guns, hotels, they're basically the same thing. Take a good look at the handle of this knife and you'll know what I'm talking about. Huh? It has a Gatewater... Oh, that's what I was thinking of, thank you. Seal set into the handle. Gatewater. I think I've heard that name somewhere before. God damn it.
The judge is pretty good at this. Like, how did he beat this?
I don't know. He's pretty psychic. Sometimes I feel like they're just sitting here in the, courtroom just, like, passing around the evidence.
Totally, no fingerprint prompts.
Yeah. That's the name of the hotel. The Gatewater Hotel. Uh-oh. The murder knife was actually property of the hotel.
Which means that the hotel is a killer.
Indeed.
They
Also,
premeditated the murder.
Also, that term, the murder knife.
Hey, I mean, they didn't want to find a butter knife.
I know, but still, that just sounds amazing. Like, that sounds like it should be the name of a, novel. The Murder Knife. Which means this murder was not premeditated.
But didn't you just argue that it was murder, though?
Well, I think we argued that it wasn't premeditated murder.
Yeah, but he's just gonna find out.
Yes, this is very true. This is a very big... What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
He just loves whenever he hears very big. I'm sorry, but the defense is simply too careless. What's the blue? I don't like blue.
What?
Exactly.
Uh.
I think whether the crime was premeditated or not has already been determined.
How so?
I admit this knife is a hotel property. There's no one currently on the police force that is dumb enough not to realize this.
Oh, well...
He's fired!
Why is he making this statement then? But I didn't know... Oh... Gumshoe.
It was a pretty good joke, though.
Yeah.
Even if it was on Gumshoe's expense.
Yeah.
The question is... Slam. Where did this knife come from? I can't slam right on this table, so I would just say slam.
Yeah. But why, that's obvious. It came from the victim, Mr. Creda's room.
Sorry, Your Honor, but that is incorrect. The victim ate a last meal before he was murdered. With that being the case, I would like to draw the courtroom's attention to what is on top of that. We are psychic.
I was wondering, I'm like, what is this, like a magic picture? What is this? And why is it not in black and white? Like, I'm pretty sure this thing still has that. Oh. Do we actually have color picture technology now? Oh my god.
No, that one wasn't. That one was just that picture.
Yeah, okay, yeah. No, yeah. Everything to do with crime supposed to be black and white. That's just how it goes. So see Edgeworth, you freaking hacker.
Attention to what is on top of the table.
There's a knife and fork on the table.
Don't question the bear, so.
Indeed. Then, where in the world did this knife come from?
If it pleases the court, I would like for us to recall the room of the defendant, Mr. Matt Engard.
And we're just magically seeing this one too.
Especially what was on top of his table.
Oh.
A teapot.
Teapot, the true killer.
There's something missing. Perhaps it is a single knife. Now you have to prove who was sitting on what plate.
Yeah, probably.
We investigated the leftovers dishes for fingerprints, and while we were investigating, we came to the conclusion that Mr. Matt Engard's knife was missing. Fuck. Mr. Engard had gone to the victim's room with a knife he had used during dinner. Why would he carry a knife on a visit? To kill, of course. And maybe he just wanted to, like, cut steak.
Maybe so.
Isn't there, like, a saying where, like, you cut the cake or something with someone and it's peaceful?
I don't know, but I mean, probably. You know how long steaks take to eat in this universe? I bet, like, his friend called up and he's like, "Yo, bro, I can't eat this steak in 15 minutes. Can you help me cut it?" I need to get going to that press conference thing.
Maybe they're actually very secretly best buddies.
Yeah, that would be interesting, but I mean that kind of makes sense. I mean, I
with that, I believe the prosecution has proven this was a premeditated murder. Does it? Okay, I guess it. Ah.
Amazing, Mr. Edgeworth. Absolutely brilliant. A brilliantly clear deduction. You've done it again.
You've put one and one together. I made two. It's amazing.
No. It seems like Edgeworth had this planned from the very beginning. Oh, really? So let's do one of those traps, and I just walked headlong into it.
How is it a trap if,
I was wondering that myself. Like, it seems like it's more of a trap for Gumshoe than anything. It's like, ha, I'll make Gumshoe make a really stupid mistake in front of everyone.
Maybe it was always his plan. Maybe he's trying to get back at Gumshoe.
Maybe so.
Maybe Gumshoe cheated on him.
Well, it
one
was
comma.
Oh no, that's probably why. Yeah.
One comma as a dude, not one comma as a woman, obviously.
Oh, I guess that makes sense, but I didn't think you meant that, considering Von Karma, the woman, is... She kind of took Edgeworth's place as the...
I know.
For a while.
Maybe both at the same time.
Yeah. God. A murder weapon with fingerprints and a button from the victim's costume. There's a sizable amount of evidence here.
I can safely say that any further deliberation is a waste of your time. Your honest time. Also, I wouldn't mind if the defense were to present evidence not yet shown to the court.
Evidence not yet shown? He means evidence that the court hasn't seen yet? God, how many movies do I need to state this?
Thanks, Maya. Get the fuck out.
Oh, God.
Is she having like the Mia syndrome?
I think Maya is God, now you're having me say, I think Mia is having a Maya syndrome. She's like, well, your normal assistant isn't here, so I have to point out obvious stupid things. In other words, new evidence, because we need to restate that again. Like,
She's the clapping seer.
She is indeed. Like, imagine if they had to put that on the back of the box. No one would have wanted to buy this game.
Right, maybe the boobs would have made it.
Well, yeah, okay. Okay, now imagine if they had to put that on the back of the box. That would have been weird. Like, the entire back of the Phoenix Wright box is just me as boobs.
It should just be little girls looking like this.
It should be just pictures of me and being like, this is actually an 8-year-old girl. What does the defense have to say about this, Mr. Wright? The makers of Phoenix Wright don't condone underage relationships.
But it's just how we do our 8-year-olds.
Yep. Well, Phoenix, the judge is favoring the prosecution right now. Don't you mean always? If we answer with something wrong here, gavels will be ringing out to the sound of our defeat. Alright. Mr. Wright, do you have something important and necessary to present to this court?
Nah. We never liked her anyway.
Not really. This has to be another trap. Better if I don't say anything than risk throwing out a bad piece of evidence. Looks like the defense isn't saying a peep on this one.
Which means the court is adjourned.
Phoenix, we'll lose this case if you give up here. You'd better show the judge something quick. Slow down. We all know I have a tendency to be wrong more than... I can't even say it. Hold it! There's one piece of evidence that catches my attention. Something that this court has yet to see. Mr. Wright, I will say this one more time. I do not feel this trial needs to continue at all.
You never said that.
He didn't.
I saw you told that you were like pissed when we did say something.
I know. We can never win in this court. He's like, well, you aren't saying anything. I guess you lose. Well, you are saying something. You only get one chance.
It's
like,
gotta be the cookie badge, by the way.
Yeah. What?
The cookie badge. It's the one piece of evidence I've not yet seen.
How is that relevant, though?
Wait, it's always relevant. It's a cookie badge.
God damn it. Okay, we'll try. However, I'm giving you one chance and one only.
The judge is saying, right? Don't try putting one of your usual bluffs here.
If I mess this up, it's curtains for us, all of us. Jeez. For all of us.
Everyone dies. Everyone dies. Just this once, folks. Everyone dies.
Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, death for all. We now present one piece and only one piece of evidence. Now then, what is this important evidence that you must show the court?
Obviously, the cookie badge.
Take that!
Sorry, Wright, but this is not the time for cookies. You're bluffing, Stitt, you wrong.
I can see nothing strange about this piece of evidence.
I mean, honestly, I would be rather surprised if someone walked in and presented this as evidence.
I would be too. Wait! I am a man of my word, Mr. Wright.
I said you're a man of your beard.
Indeed. Oh no, no reason to further prolong this trial. I'm guessing there's no new wording here.
Oh, I'm disappointed. I had hoped Mia would say something like, Phoenix, you're a retard.
Yeah, they really should give you special, like, death scenes for if you just present your cookie badge to die. Because I think that'd be pretty funny. I mean, you know, special game over screens. I guess not death screens. That'd be kind of weird.
That's what I was like, Mia just turns on and, like, snaps your neck. It's like, hated you, always.
Jeez. That's horrifying. Okay, to be fair, though, I probably should have put more thought into this beforehand. What was that?
The drink?
I assume they know about that.
Not the camera.
It's not the camera?
No.
Radio trends.
It's either as a drink or as a guitar box, but we have talked about the guitar box, we have not talked about the drink.
Alright. Oh, yeah, you're right. Good going. This is a wine glass, is it not? Please look at the photo of the crime scene one more time.
Because we actually have to use photos, not psychics.
Exactly. Poor Phoenix. The scene of this is a mess because of the victim's struggle against his assailant. The vase was broken. His makeup is all over the floor. These were all things that were at one point sitting at the top of the dresser. Well, yes, I see your point. However, this glass that is sitting on top of the dresser is mysteriously untouched. The only thing that had not fallen over along with everything else is this wine glass. This piece of evidence is more than strange enough to warrant further consideration. Well, what do y'all have to say? Oh, well, yes, it is a little peculiar. Yeah. Yes, isn't it? I thought it was. You can stop looking at me with those puppy dog eyes of yours now. Well, apparently everyone has those.
With a puppy face.
Mr. Edgeworth. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. Puppy faces for all.
What is it, Your Honor?
Your opinion?
You don't need my opinion. Because there's no special meaning to this glass.
What?
It's safe to say that the glass was set there after the crime took place. By the person who discovered the body, Adrian Andrews, for example. She could have easily been so shocked that she set the glass down without thinking.
That does sound very plausible, Mr. Wright. Miss Andrews really have set that glass down without thinking. There's no way. I appear weak here. The trial is over. I can look for my proof later. For now, I should trust my instinct and point with certainty. That's the most important thing when you're pointing
point
at
with
things.
certainty.
Yeah, exactly.
5 years of lawyer school that he didn't go to was all about pointing.
Exactly. If you point at a turtle and you're like, look, a turtle, but you're not certain, everyone's gonna be like, nah, I don't care, it's not a turtle. They they just might fall for it if you're thought-provoking enough. Jeez.
See, she agrees.
Yeah.
That's what you mean.
Oh, yeah. Always happens. It's worth pointing out, I agree. The defense would like to challenge the prosecution's theory. Like to see something that proves it was Miss Andrews who set the cup on the table. You've turned the situations on its head yet again, as usual. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have any proof to back up your claim? There's no way he has any. He's just bluffing.
Unlike Mr. Wright, I never say anything unless I have evidence to support it.
I'm pretty sure the last game proves that's not exactly true, but, you know, sure. What?
You're not thinking hard enough today, White. Did you think this wine glass escaped my notice?
Then... Jeez, this entire court case so far has been a really elaborate thing by Edgeworth.
He is a master planner. Maybe after that last game where the one karma like set him up, he's like, I need to do that too. Okay, that was pretty.
Probably so. He's probably like pulling the strings on everything, and
He's
he like
the guy who kidnapped Maya.
probably.
All he needed was like a little bit of ice cream. It's like, follow me. Anyway, of course it has been thoroughly inspected for fingerprints.
Fingerprints.
There were only one set of fingerprints left on this wine glass.
Only one? Then whose were they?
They were not the victims nor the defendants. Rather, they were of one Adrian Andrews.
What? Wineglass updated in the court record.
That is why I said that the person who had discovered the body left it there.
I don't know. I think that actually makes Adrian Andrews look even more suspicious. Her fingerprints were, like, there. So as you guys don't suspect her, because I kind of do. I think we already said that, though. Oops.
Are we done here, Mr. Wright?
Grr, I can't believe I fell into another trap.
Miss Andrews was probably holding the glass when she went to see Mr. Corrida. But upon seeing his dead body, she was stunned and set the glass down on the dresser.
What you just said makes a lot of sense.
Now do you see, Mr. Wright? You can't change any part of my scenario as it explains everything all too well.
Grrr.
Then you're gonna like tackle him and eat his face.
Exactly. We might not be able to explain your thing, but we can turn into a dog.
I've thought long and hard about this past year about what it means to be a prosecutor.
I'm sure you have thought both long and hard.
And from here on out, I will show you the answer I have come to discover. Look at my new pointing abilities. They are amazing. I can swing at my finger.
Look at my finger. My finger is amazing.
Give it a lick.
Wait a second! Even the judge is scared. He's like, no, that'll kill us all, Mr. Edgeworth. I think the prosecution has provided enough evidence for me to enter my verdict.
Shut up, Judge. I can't let you do that, because I'm not turning to one comma.
Well, it really is. I can't let you do that, Fox.
Unfortunately, I guess that's the judge's name. His name is Fox. Unfortunately, I cannot allow you to pass judgment yet. But 5 minutes ago, we were fine with it.
I know, seriously. What's up with you, Edgeworth?
The prosecution has yet another witness we would like the court to hear from.
Another witness?
Oh, so yeah, that is kind of it. How can you make judgment before you have heard half the witnesses?
I don't know. This is that weird kind of game. I mean, we could literally have freaking Gumshoe come up here, say one sentence, and show our cookie badge 15 times, and the judge will be like, well, that's enough for me.
Yes. Bailiff, please bring in the next witness.
I like he's just overriding the judge. The judge didn't say
I
anything at this point. Yeah, I know. I guess everyone kind of does
Like
that.
I said, he's shanding the one comma.
Yeah. What in the world is Mr. Edgeworth thinking? I don't know. Oh no.
What are you thinking, Edgeworth, you retard? Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation. Witness, your name and occupation, please. Ah, it hurts! In my eyes! In my eyes!
Gotcha!
Ah, what did I do? God damn it!
I wonder what happened to that calm composure he had earlier. Oh, edgy boy! It's been, what, a year since we last met, hasn't it?
Why did you call him up? God damn it!
I know, seriously. You should be more than happy to see me!
Didn't he know that was gonna be old bag?
You'd think so. He shouldn't act like he did.
Maybe he didn't.
Maybe he just thought there was something he like...
Case.
Huh?
Maybe because he wasn't officially the guy on the case, he only knew there was a woman witness, but not who it was.
Yeah, it's a problem, definitely. Though he knows everything else about this case, but that is how we could best assume, is that he wasn't on this case, so he just knew there was a security guard, not who it was. Also, I changed my mind. This is the picture on the back of the box. Make sure that it wouldn't sell any copies. Just old bag doing this face. Oh, God.
I saw the report with the testimony, but who knew that under that helmet? It was a wicked witch of the witness stand. Jeez, you haven't tied it for her?
Apparently so. Old bag, officially the Wicked Witch of the witness stand. Can we get a new Oz movie about that? I tell you, this time I know what I'm supposed to do! So today, I'm gonna tell you anything and everything! Even things that don't have to do with that terrible crime.
Oh.
Miss Witness, that terrible crime is all the court needs to know. Jeez. Oof. Is that like actually hurting people?
It probably shoots cancer. Lung cancer.
Probably does. Shush! I'm talking to my dear Edgy Wedgie right now! Don't interrupt us, Gramps! Yes, madam.
Then you find out that they're married. No, please, by all means, interrupt her, please. Anyway, witness your testimony, please.
You know, actually, I did notice something interesting. I'm not sure, what finger that is in correspondence to this, but Miss Oldbag is actually wearing a ring on her corresponding ring finger.
See, she's married. Wright was.
Oh no. She
just doesn't know because he was unconscious.
That explains everything. That's the real reason he faked his death. He's just trying to act cool, but like he found out he was like married to Oldbag, and he was like, I gotta pretend to die. I'm out of here. I would probably fake my death, to be honest, if that happened. It's true what they say that youth are hot-headed nowadays. Not that I mind at all, Edgy. Now then, what should I start with?
The witness was on security duty at the hotel on the night of the murder. Is this correct, Miss Oldbag?
It was a great job being able to see my dearie Juan. It was almost too much for my little heart to handle. And Miss Oldbag's heart shrunk 3 sizes that day. You mean you were a fan of that victim? Look, everyone is crazy over that N-guard saying he's cute in a fresh way or something. In a fresh way. But not me! I wouldn't say anything so silly. After all, I have no interest in a little child like him. I'm only interested in a real man, Juan Carita.
Wait, was Juan Carita the guy playing a guitar?
Yes. Yeah, he is. He's the Jammin' Ninja. Apparently Jammin' Ninjas are real men. But those two are the same age. Also Edgeworth can't be much... Actually, no, Edgeworth would be about the same age too, so yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, I was pacing in front of his room that night.
Very well. Please tell the court what you witnessed at the night of the murder.
Leave it to me, Edgy Poo!
It's like Winnie the Pooh, but more edgy.
Jeez. Edgy the Pooh. Sounds like a terrible show. Admittedly, by today's standards, Winnie the Pooh is a pretty terrible name.
Yeah.
Anyway, after the ceremony, I went to pace around in the hallway in front of his room. There was something I was interested in finding out, you know. Well, since I was on the job, I made sure to keep a good eye out the whole time. That's when something showed up. It was a man coming out of poor Juan's room. It was Engard! Matt Engard! He was trying to sneak his way out of Juan's room.
So I'm pretty sure Matt Engard is the guy who found the body.
Sounds about right to me, yeah. So Mr. Engard came out of the victim's room. See? It has to be him. He's the murderer! I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
What, this time you're not like, oh, why is this bulletproof? You can just move on. This time he's like, oh, I examined this, bitch.
I don't think anything involving Old Bag could be bulletproof.
My old bag is bulletproof.
Well, okay, that's true. The power of lung cancer compels her and protects her from bullets.
And her age probably too. She's probably like a time hole just wrapped around her. That like when a bullet flies toward her, it just starts to rust and falls apart.
That would explain her rate of blood statements.
Yes. Anything she touches just melts away.
That would explain that would explain the weird universe we live in. I bet we live in like a weird bubble universe, or maybe like a virtual reality, because Old Bag destroyed the real world.
It's pretty much Matrix.
Yeah, it's pretty much the Matrix, except instead of the robots, you just have Old Bag.
An army of Old Bag.
Yeah. And it... Oh, wait, yeah. Hold it. God damn it.
God damn it, Felix, right? Like, Mia just looks at her and looks at him and shakes his head. You're such a noob.
Why are you so young, Phoenix? Miss Old Bag, what was your post on that night? The lobby, I was supposed to help set up the stage for that trifling show, but I refused to help. I have you know, it was for that lead-headed samurai show. Heh, I even took out a few of the nails.
You're a terrible employee.
Jeez. Maybe it was a good thing the show didn't go on. Imagine, like, if she had to have taken out some of the nails and this murder didn't happen, and, like, she was the murderer for the actual case. She was like, whoops, I accidentally killed Matt Engard.
That would be easy case.
It would be very easy, especially for the fourth case. But that should be the, like, first case of one of the games. It'd be awesome if that was just the first case of, like, the fourth game. Old Bag's of murder.
You just want to get rid of her.
I don't really want to get rid of her. I honestly, aside from the fact that I'm dying, I think it's fun voicing her. And, but I think it'd be funny. Like, she's one of those characters that you really don't assume would be the murderer.
I do.
Oh. Okay, I guess you would. Besides... that manager with the glasses seemed to be working hard at it without me. So I thought I'd take a break and spread my wings a little. And that's when you went to hang around the victim's door.
So it confirmed Old Bag is actually a Pegasus pony.
Oh no.
Old Bag is pretty much Granny Smith as a Pegasus.
Makes sense.
And less awesome.
Yeah. Hold it. And twice as old. Something... What? God damn it. Old Bag is really messing with me here. Something you were interested in. And just what was that? It's not some little thing I can just go around telling everyone you know.
You said you were gonna say everything.
You did. But apparently she just has a bunch of, like, waifus. She's like, Edgeworth is her waifu, Juan's her waifu, that one other guy that died is her waifu.
Probably. But yeah.
Old Bag confirmed shippers, basically what I'm saying. Except all the ships she does with herself.
So, Old Bag is OC shippers. That's the worst type of shippers, right?
Well, when it's like Old Bag, probably so. Especially considering she appears to be married. It's top secret between me and Juan! Oh, Edgy, of course. See, like... I don't even want to know what she's implying in her head. Mr. Edgeworth, what is this thing she was interested in?
I have no idea. I just buys gossip, Your Honor.
Gossip?
If this has something to do with the case, you can append it to your testimony.
Looks like we shouldn't force it right now. Wait, why not? And did the victim stay in the vicinity of the victim's door at the end of... Wait, what?
It was witness, not victim.
Oh, I see.
Did the victim stay?
Makes sense. The victim's statement, that totally makes sense. Hold it! Oh, then would you tell us the number of people who went in and out of Mr. Juan Creta's room? I have no idea! I wasn't born so I could count things for those who didn't pay attention in class.
Put back, I hate you.
We weren't there, lady. That's why ever since I turned 20, I quit keeping track of how old I really am. God. I guess that would explain your court record age. Which literally
Question
is
mark?
like, yeah, it's
Yes.
just question marks.
That probably should have had 3 question marks because I'm pretty sure it's in the 3 digits.
I probably is. Yes, well, that would explain why your... It literally says that. Why your age was not in the report.
In any case, the witness then saw someone. Correct.
Hold it! Who in the world was that? I'm not allowed to say. This sort of information has to be carefully guarded from the masses, Sonny. The man that came out of Juan's room, he was. Yes, he was. I'm too scared. I can't say his... Why did she have his face when she's saying that?
It turns so on.
I don't really want to know what kind of story we're hearing here. This is the kind of fanfiction I can do without Miss Oldbag, I'm sorry. Can't say his name out loud! Oh, I wouldn't give to have Francisca's whip right about now. Well, I guess I can tell you since he was such a bad boy anyway. Hold it! You saw my lines. Are you sure about that? Yesy! Really? Annoying brat! When I say I saw someone, I saw that person! Why would I get a sense of deja vu? How do I avoid this mess like last year? I should delve into this a bit further.
What the person was carrying.
What was the man you saw carrying? In which hand? His rider's left! Now this is a real mess! I mean, I can't be expected to answer...
Give me sugar!
Damn it. Why is she so... I didn't remember her even being this bad in the last game. I know she was bad, but I can't be expected to answer such a vague question.
I'm done. Shoot me.
Indeed. I'd rather not.
Just in case.
I need to help someone get me through this. I can't even handle it on my own. Her fancy mathematics are too much for me, Sapare.
Yeah, finish reading them.
Okay. Please be more specific with your questions, Mr. Wright. Sorry. What was the man you saw carrying in his right hand? He wasn't carrying anything in that
He wasn't
hand.
carrying anything in either his hands, you
How about his
fucking
left?
bitch.
Yeah. Empty.
I fucking hate you.
Well, this whole thing has been a lot of nothing. It really has. So, Mr. Wright, was this testimony just now important or relevant in any way? It was
Which
very
part?
important.
The empty hands? No.
No, it wasn't. But I bugged it. It was very important. Of course it was important, Your Honor.
Objection. Then perhaps you would like to point out what part of this testimony was important.
You don't really have to. You don't really have to put it that way to get me to say, Mr. Wright, there's something much more valuable than a person's pride, and that is time. Please don't waste this court's precious time with worthless questions. Yes, Your Honor. I think I just wasted his good favor. Well, to be fair, I think Old Bag's the one wasting the time here. If she literally said nothing, that would have been over super quick. She may not remember things or be mistaken here and there, but I don't think she's lying. That's bad for us. Really bad. But that's how the human mind is. It also has the tendency to jump off topic. She's strayed on to a few interesting side topics this time too, hasn't she? But that what's make... Sure, yeah, okay. Are you sure you're not Maya in disguise? That's what makes her a sweet old lady, right?
Maybe Mia got kidnapped instead of Maya. They switched bodies.
Jeez, how do you even get kidnapped when you're undead?
Maybe, like, okay, Maya got kidnapped, but then it, like, switched consciousness, if that makes sense.
Oh. I see, so this is actually Maya in Mia's body, in the body of an 8-year-old girl. Yeah, that would actually explain that. It's because you're not the one who has to question her. I'm actually pleasantly pleased with that explanation. At least I hope that means in the next game we can have Mia, like, as our permanent party member instead of Maya, because I'd prefer that.
I think I want the one woman back. The final case in the last game.
Yeah, she was pretty sweet. Her or Gumshoe would work.
Either way, I believe this is a good place to end the pod.
Okay.
After we found out that he had absolutely nothing in his hands.